Good evening everyone and welcome to this GT Supercar series on the Elder Sim Racing for round 3. I am your host with the most, Malk, hosted by Craig Thomas, and it's sponsored by Shell Lawman Motorsports. Check them out guys, please check them out. They do absolutely brilliant work in the brand and media promotions as well. But like I said guys, I hope everyone's all okay well and enjoying their Friday evening on the 7th of May 2021 on it's 10 to 8. You know what it is guys, round 3 of the GT Supercars, and we are going to be absolutely loving it because you know why? We ain't going to be messing about. We're going to go straight into the qualifying itself, but the guys are just getting themselves prepped up and ready to go. As I said, I am trying to get myself prepped up as well. I am running a little bit late than I usually start, so we should be able to. And you can see Kale drifting away. Hopefully it doesn't want to do that during the qualifying and the race itself. But we're at the Catalunya, the Barcelona track, which we are absolutely loving it. So and looks like the grey clouds are absolutely deadly. Absolutely deadly. Just waiting for the driver to come out. I'm just trying to see. There's quite a few drivers who are already out of the track. They're just not messing about at all. They really are not messing about. But I tell you what, guys, this is going to be an absolute classic tonight. I think this will be a classic because we have got, obviously, all these drivers are trying to push on massively. Last week at the Dragon Trail Seaside, I just said Dragon Trail, Dragon Trail Seaside 2, which is the reverse track, and that was without doubt one hell of a round itself because there was so much battles galore. And I'll tell you what, all these drivers, they ain't messing about. These guys ain't messing about. I believe, I've been told, there's well, I'll say two. There's a couple of drivers who have changed their cars from the start of the season to tonight's race. And I tell you what, whenever you decide to change your car during the season, you will get penalised by 2 points. So that's why, obviously, it's a matter of you can't mess up, to be fair. But if you really are struggling with the car, you might as well do it really early in the season and try and get yourself catch up. It's only 2 points, but it feels like a lot of points when it could be costly during the end of the season, when it could be a title decider or it could be like a top 3 decider. That's the most important thing of all. You have to be absolutely spot on as well. So like I said, good evening to you all. Hope you're all watching the stream. Please make sure you like, subscribe to the Elder Sim Racing channel for all the live race itself. And like I said, all the guys are absolutely streaming. We've got, not only this league is on tonight, we also got Andy Hoppers, who's also doing one of the commentary sides for one of the leagues tonight, and also our chairman, our host with the most, Nick. I can't say it, I wasn't even said Nigel. Nick, he'll probably kill me after. It's Nick, who will be doing the host and also the commentary for that for the other league as well. But tonight we're at the GT Supercar Series, loud and exclusive for you guys. Only I can tell he's going to kill me after. This really is going to kill me after. It's been a long day. That's all I'm going to say. We've got Damien Black, who's going to try and push on. So let's see if you can try and push on with that. I don't know about you guys, but this Catalunya track, the Circuit de Barcelona. This is the F1 track, the Grand Prix track, and obviously the third sector is always been tricky because of the chicane. But then also you got the second sector, which is like the blind right-hander, which we have just seen on some of the drivers coming up. So we'll just see how Damien can try and do. He did a 2 minutes 1 on his out lap, shall we say, but now he's coming up to do his proper lap and try and see what he can try to do at turn 16 at the Circuit de Barcelona. Or Seneca Dan Colonia as well. 1 minute 45.1, that's the time to beat. Timmy is 144.3. Bluefin is 145.4. Matt Humphries is 144.5. Panos is in 8th place at the moment. Morris is in a 145 flat. Kale's done a 144.2. Igho's done a 148.3. Lee is done a 145.2. So he's in 6th place at the minute. So at the moment, Kale Denkin, or Kale Drinking, as I always say. You're probably absolutely loving that new name, Kale Drinking. He'll be in 1st place at the moment. Andy's done a 146.035. You got Timmy, who's in 2nd place. You got Matt Humphries in 3rd. You got Gareth Morris is in 4th place. You got Damien is in 5th place. You got Lee who's in 6th. Bluefin is in 7th. Andy is in 8th. Inga Holmes is in 9th place. You got Panos, who's really struggling at the back of the grid. Is in well, say back of the grid, near the back of the grid, is in 10th. Hatalad also struggling, but he invalidated his lap. He would have done a 143.6. He would have got pole. But he definitely validated somewhere during the track. And you got the Real Horseman, who's in 12th place at the moment with invalidated time as well. Let's have a look at Timmy. Let's see what he can try and do. Can he try and be quicker? He's only 600s off Kale in 1st place, but let's see what he can try and do. Through the chicane, is he going back into the pit? Oh, he's teasing us. He's absolutely teasing us. Madness. You got Gareth Morris is just coming up to the last corner now. You got Kale who's just coming up to the pits now. Panos did a 144.5. That's what we like to see from Panos. 145.8 from Morris, but that is not the best time he has done. So, but the tyre wear is not going to be great for some of the drivers tonight, by the looks of things. Anyway, Lee. Let's have a look at Lee's time. He's done a 145.2. He's only missed out by a 10th. Sorry, by a 100th. McVeigh, aka Hatalad, did a 144.6. So he needs to try and improve. He needs to try and somehow improve. The Real Osborne's done a 148.529. A 148.529. That's trying to see if he can try and improve. But I'm just watching Lee now. He's just trying to get just behind, I believe, Inca Holmes. So Lee's just trying to push on massively. He needs to try and do something. Hopefully, it will help him with the slipstream. Hopefully, this will help him with the slipstream, because this will be the most crucial point of it all. The most crucial point. Because with the slipstream itself, especially at the last sector, like the last corner, you need to try and get a little bit of a boost. Because obviously, down the straights, even though these guys feel like they need DRS, and you probably think, what the hell's DRS? It's the drag reduction system, or to try and improve. And Inca Holmes, I thought he was trying to let Lee through, but not enough. We've got 2 minutes 48 left of the qualifying. Inca Holmes has just got off track. Oh my god, I don't know if he's just trying to let Lee through, but still watching his lap now. He's in 8th place at the moment, nearly a second off the leader of Kale. Panos did a 144.5. He has improved slightly. So Lee's just coming up to the last corner now. He needs to try. He will not improve in this lap. He'll probably do better on the next one. But we'll have a look at Bluefin. Bluefin is coming to the chicane part now. So he's going to try and absolutely push on. He's really struggling with the chicane. He's trying to go up to the last few corners now. And he needs to try on his out lap to see what time he would have done. Actually, he would have done a 144 if he played his cards right. But the Real Horseman did a 146.1, 2 seconds better off on his best time. But he's only in 11th place at the moment. So at the moment, Kale is in 1st. You got Timmy, who's in 2nd place. You got Matt Humphries in 3rd, just behind Damien. On the track itself, I think Matt Humphrey was trying at that slipstream, but cannot do it because he's only 2/10 slow on the 1st sector of his best time. Panos is in 4th. Hatalad is in 5th. Gareth Morris is in 6th. Damien Bleck is in 7th place. You got Lee is in 8th place. We'll have a look at Matt Humphrey for now to see what he can try and do. He's coming to The most trickiest part, I hate this part of the track. I don't know why. If you drift too far right, you're going to hit the gravel. If you cut in too far left, you're going to hit the grass and you can spin out. You have to be absolutely spot on before you get up the hill. But Matt Humphrey's 5'10" slow. 5'10" slow, so he needs to try and improve massively. Hey, Kim, how you doing? Hope you came well. Hashtag 3 to bed. Let's hope we do have a 3 to bed moment at this track. How you doing, Kim? I hope you came well and staying safe as always. Incohost did a 146.4. 146.4 on his time. So let's see how Matt Humphrey can try and do on the last sector. If he can try and improve his time, that'll be impressive stuff. But 1.5 is the gap. 1.5 is the gap. Not good enough at the moment. Chaos just improved his time with a 144 flat. So it's just improved by 300ths of a second. Yeah, Timmy stood a 156, but this will be his last chance saloon now for Timmy. He's trying to improve. Last lap for him. So Kyle did a 144 flat. No one's hit the 43s yet. The only one that I saw that could have hit the 43s was Hatalad, but that was an invalidated time. And he's done a 145.3. A 145.3, that is impressive stuff. 200s for Timmy. 200, so still 2/10, but not enough to get close to Kyle. So let's see what he can try and do. He's got the real Osman just ahead. Won't be affected at all, but hopefully with that slipstream, I couldn't say the words. Hopefully that slipstream, that little bit just there, might have helped. But still watching to see if he can try and improve. So he's come up to the end of the second sector now. He's 10 slower. He's a 10 slower. He cannot get quicker. He cannot get to Kyle. Needs to try and improve massively on the third sector. Otherwise, he's going to lose second place. If obviously if Matt Humphrey or Panos improve their time. Well, Matt's improved, but not enough for 144.4. Damien's done a 144.8. So that's a good time for him. And looks like Morris has just moved up to 6 with a 144.6. Timmy is just crossing the line now. So he will finish off. Panos has already finished. Gareth Morris, I'm trying to see who else has not done their laps. It looks like the Rasman has just done his lap. I think that was everyone else except for Inca Holmes. I'm just trying to have a look to see to make sure I ain't missed anyone off. Looks like Hatalad is just doing the donuts at the end, nearly the end of the first corner. The qualifiers ended, guys. The qualifiers now ended. Kale's got pole position in first. We'll talk to you more about the format itself if you're not sure how it all works. So the format of the GT Supercar series, this is how it works. Obviously the qualifying, as you can see, Kale will be in first, but whatever the results will be at the end of this race will be reversed in race 2 for a standing start, and then the same again for race 3, but this time it'll be a rolling start, so everyone have at least an opportunity of a lifetime. We've got we're just waiting for the lights to kick off now. Might be 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we're off! And we're off now, Timmy's had a great, looks like he's had a massive start. Oh my god, we could have a 2 in a bed moment. We definitely got a 3 in a bed. We definitely got the 3 in a bed. Oh my god, we definitely have. Because look at this, look at Panos. Panos trying to maneuver from the inside. No, not enough. Not enough to get that. Oh, Lee's got swamped at the start of turn 1. But Timmy has had a great start and moves himself up to first. Kyle had a really shocking start. Only losing 2 positions though. Only losing 2 positions, but still. And he's trying to make the move on the inside. Not enough against Blue. Oh, actually, he did make the move against Bluefield, so fair play to him. You got Timmy, who's just holding on in first. You got Panos holding on for second place. Let's see what we can try and do. Coming up to the second sector part. Kale trying to defend against Matt Humphrey, who's in 4th place. But just watching Panos to see if he can try and get ahead of Timmy. But not yet. Not yet. The back end was going. And then a great battle for 8th and 9th with Bluefin and Lee. Panos is making a move on the outside. Oh, come on. No, not enough. He gambled to make the move, but not enough to do it. Kyle's going to pounce. Kyle's going to pounce if he doesn't watch out. And also, the back of the grid is absolutely mad. Absolutely mad. You got Timmy trying to hold on for first. Panos holding on for second. Kyle in third. Matt Humphrey in 4th. Hatalad in 5th. Gareth Morris is in 6th place. With Andy trying to catch up. But with the slipstream, these are all close drivers. Hatalad trying to get rid of that slipstream, but Gareth Morris is trying to keep on the racing line now. Is Gareth Morris going to try and get the move done? Not yet. Andy must have... Oh, that was close between Andy and Bluefin. Bluefin's going to try and go around the outside. Is he going to go around the outside? No! No, Lee's making a move on the inside. Oh, what a move! What a move there from Lee, but still going on for 8th. This is the battle. Andy's going up to 7th. Gareth Morris is trying to hold on for 6th. Hadlad holding on for 5th. This is mad intense stuff. Lee trying to go. Pushing as far as he can see. But Bluefin, the back end is really struggling with that car. He's really struggling, but the 5th... Ingalls is making the move. Well, dropped down to 11th. Damien moves up to a 10th. Hatalad struggling because Gareth Morris. Oh my God! Yay! Lee's trying to go on the inside. Oh my God! We could have a 2 in the bed. We've got a 2 in the bed more between Lee and Bluefin. Lee and Bluefin for 7th. Bluefin trying to go around the outside. If he makes the move, this will be an absolute legendary stuff. He has just gone around the outside. I don't know if that was just completely off track, but still made a move on Lee for 7th place. We'll have to have a look at that again in a moment or two, but or look at it after the race itself. But at the moment, you just can't get rid of this battle. Timmy's still holding on for first. Timmy is still holding on for first after that great start. But the top 4 ain't been changed yet. I can't believe we're on lap 3 now. We're on lap 3 of this frantic Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia track. But Andy trying to go on the inside, Bluefin trying to hold on the racing line, and oh my God, there's a spin! There's a spin from Timmy! I am not sure what happened from Timmy, but he'll be absolutely fuming. He'll be absolutely fuming. And look at this, Bluefin. Bluefin will have to try and keep... Oh my God, Bluefin trying to keep on, try and keep ahead of Lee, but Hatalad still trying to defend against Andy, who's in. Well, Hatalad lost 5th place to Morris earlier on. Can't believe I just missed that. It's just this battle is just absolutely intense. Look at McVeigh and Andy. McVeigh and Andy battling out for 5th place, and it's still heated up. Absolutely heated up. So a mad season. Looks like Lee's trying to make the late breaking move. Oh. That needs to be careful, because you could. Guys need to be absolutely careful. Obviously you have to go side by side and be respectful on the driving itself, but you need to be absolutely careful, because you could easily lose out massively. But Andy trying to hold on. Looks like Lee trying to defend against Bluefin for 8th place. But Panos, who had a good start to be fair, could not get past Timmy. I wonder if I've got enough space to make the replay. But at the moment, Lee's trying to keep on the inside line. Bluefin going around the outside on the racing line itself. Oh my God, Lee's trying to hold on the inside. Hatalad and Andy. Two in the bed moments. Oh my God, Andy. Hatalad will be going back up to 5th if he doesn't watch it. Is Andy going back? Is Andy going back into fifth? Oh my god, oh my god. Ah, no! Jesus Christ! This is mad! Hadalad trying to defend on it. Lee! Lee's going to go on it! Three in the bed moment! I come forward! My god! Oh my god, Bluefin! Bluefin's trying to go on the inside line! Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my days! This is unbelievable stuff. Damien trying to keep on in 8th, but Hadalad, this is mad stuff. So Damien trying to keep on. Someone's just got a penalty. I'm not sure who that was. That was, I believe, Andy. Andy will have to get rid of that penalty as quickly as possible. Lee and Damien are having a good battle for 8th and 9th respectively. Oh my god. Panos is still in 1st. You've got Kyle's in 2nd place. You've got Matt Humphrey who's in 3rd place at the moment. Still trying to catch up with Kyle. Gareth Morris who tried to get past Hadalad for all that time. He's now got past, but Andy had to get rid of that penalty as quickly as possible. I think he's just done it. Hadalad trying to get rid of that. People trying to get rid of that slipstream as much as possible. Same with all the others, but Hadalad trying to go on the inside line against Andy. Oh, this is going to be mad. But Lee's making a move around the outside, and what a move! Damien and it looks like Damien and Hadalad had a little bit of a contact between each other. I think anyway. But still, battle for 6th place is absolutely heated up. It was at one point 5th place, but Bluefin's now pulling away. Bluefin's now pulling away. But this is absolutely insane stuff, to be fair. Absolutely insane. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the Elder Sim Racing channel for all the live racing itself. So Damien trying to close the gap onto Hadalad for 8th place. So just trying to see if Damien trying to make the move around the outside, but not enough. But it looks like Bluefin is really struggling against Lee, who's in 6th place. Hadalad will have the inside. Oh, just nearly. But Lee's going to go. Is he going? Got to be careful. You got to be careful. He was trying to see if the gap was there, but Bluefin defended it pretty well, to be fair. But obviously he'll be swamped now because Lee is going to try and get that slipstream off Bluefin, and he's also trying to get that slipstream. So here we go. Can Lee try and make the move on Bluefin? Bluefin will have to keep on the race on the inside line. But, oh my god, Lee will lose out to Bluefin. Bluefin will back up to 5th place. Lee needs to try and do something to get himself back up to 5th. But it looks like he had a great exit at turn 4. No, turn 3, sorry. So, but yeah, it's just absolutely insane stuff. We're on lap 6 of 8 of the Elder Sim Racing channel for all the live races for the GT Supercar series. Unbelievable stuff. So absolutely insane in the membrane. Oh my god, Andy's drifted like Need for Speed. Oh my god, Damien hit the gravel. Damien has hit the gravel. He's dropped himself down. It looks like Panos is in 1st, Kyle's in 2nd, Matt Humphrey in 3rd, Gareth Morris is in 4th, Bluefin, ooh, a little bit of contact between Lee and Bluefin, just a little bit of a slight nudge, and Andy's got himself another penalty, so he'll be absolutely fuming. But Hadalad moves up to 7th, he moves himself up to 7th. But if I was Andy, I would just get rid of it now. I would just try and get rid of this penalty and try and get as close to him as possible. Otherwise, he's going to lose out massively on the straight line speed. But Panos, who we've not mentioned about much during the race, he's trying to push on. And he's doing a hell of a job this season, don't get me wrong. in first place. You got Kale in second. You got Matt Humphrey still by 3.6 seconds of a gap, still behind Kale. Gareth Morris is getting closer to Matt Humphrey, who's in fourth place at the moment. Lee is in fifth, who's had a good race at the minute. He's had a really good race. A little bit of battles here and there, but overall it's been absolutely stellar of a job for Lee tonight in fifth. You got Bluefin in sixth. Adelard is in seventh. You got Andy who's in eighth. Damien is in ninth, who had a bit of a hit the gravel earlier on. You got the Rasmus in 10th place. You got Inca Holmes in 11th place, and you got Timmy, who's in the pits now. I'd like to know what happened to Timmy, to be fair. Can I have the replay? No, it won't let me do it. It's a shame, because I would have liked to see what happened to Timmy. Timmy has left the session, so hopefully he'll try and get back in as quickly as possible. But at the moment, Panos trying... Oh, Kale! Kale spun! Kale spun at the chicane! Kale spun at the chicane! This is now brings Matty into play. So Matty's went from third, had no chance of getting second place, and now he's got a chance to finally finish off in second. With Kale making that mistake, will that cost him during the season? That will cost him with decent points. But Gareth Morris is in fourth. We'll have a look at this battle, actually. I'm going to have a look at this battle and see. Oh, Matt is struggling. Matt has lost the back end, which is now brought Kale. Kale's going to go around the outside. Matt is really struggling. Look at him. Look at him. He's trying to hold on. But we might have a three to bed. We've got a three to bed. We've got a three to bed moment. Oh, yes! Kale holding on. After that slight mistake, he's got himself back up to second. But Matt will not give up this position. Matt will not give up this position. Kyle holding on for second. Matt will be fuming. That was his best chance that he has ever had to finish off in second. But now he's going to be fighting off against Gareth Morris for third place. Unless Kyle makes a massive mistake again. Matt is really drifting. You can see from the car. He's lost a few tenths. And look at this now. Gareth Morris is going to go around. He has... Oh my God. Matt Humphrey trying to hold on for third. But he might lose out. Morris is back up to third. Gareth Morris is back up to third. And he's finally done it. He has finally got himself ahead. But Matt Humphrey, who was at the start of the lap in second place, but he's dropped down at fourth. But well done to Panos, who's just finished the first race of round 3 tonight. Kyle will finish off in second. Gareth Morris will finish off in third. Matt Humphrey will finish off in fourth place. I'm really unlucky for Matt, to be fair. Lee will finish off in fifth. He had a good race, to be fair. Bluefin will finish off in sixth. Hatalad struggling 7th. Andy will finish off in 8th place. You got Damien will finish off in 9th. Inca Holmes are the real horseman. We're going to an event moment for the final lap. Final part of the race. Inca Holmes will finish off in 10th. Oh my God. And the real horseman will finish off in 11th place. What a battle between those two drivers, just. What a battle. But well done to Panos, who just finished off a stellar of a job to finish off in first place. I don't know what happened to Timmy. I'm hoping he'll be back in the race in itself. But yeah, it was an absolute stellar of a job from all the drivers tonight. Absolute stellar. Yeah, absolute stellar of a job. We'll have a look at the race results. I don't think it will let me... Nah. It won't let me save the replay, which is a shame, because it was a good battle. Especially at the last lap itself. But here's your race classification for the first race of round 3 of the GT Supercar Series. You got Panos is in first, Kale is in second, Gareth Morris is in third. Matt Humphrey, who will be fuming not to finish off in the podium, in fourth place. You've got Lee in fifth, Bluefin in sixth, Hatlad in seventh, Andy is in eighth, Damien is in ninth, Inca Holmes is in 10th, the Rear Osman is in 11th. It would have been Timmy in 12th, but he has left the session. But Panos has got the fastest up the race with 1:44.709. So hopefully we'll try and see what's going to happen so far in this epic battle. Yeah, I'm just reading some of the comments from the left hand side on the game chat. It looks like Matt Humphrey had no rear grip, as we saw. Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, he had no rear grip as well. But yeah, it was a good race. It was an absolute standard race, to be fair. But here we go, 8:25 start. We've got 5 minutes to get back into the racing itself. But I tell you what, we'll have a look at Matt Humphrey now to see what he can try and do on his practice lap. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back. I'm just going to have a quick break. You're right, guys, I am back for some epic GT Supercar series. We just saw a bit of practice from Matt Humphrey and also for a bit from Kale to see what he can try and do on his practice run at the Circuit de Catalunya, at the Barcelona track in Spain, at the GP circuit as well. This is familiar territory for me because I do majority of it on the commentary on the F1 side of things as well, and it's just absolutely intense stuff as well. Absolutely intense stuff. But yeah, it should be a good epic battle. Hello. You're right, Humphrey. How you doing? It's just this car come lap 8. I just can't trust the thing to have a battle. It has no rear grip by the end of the race. Every race for me. You alright, lad? How you doing? This is tough track. This Viper is not good. Hards made it worse. So Hazard saying that he struggled his time with the hards. Have fun. I wish everyone all the very best of luck. This is the reverse grid from race 1 results. So the reverse will start off in first. In Carms in second. You got Damien in third. Watch out for him. He might have a good chance. Andy needs to get a good start. Same with Hatalad as well. So here we go, guys. I wish everyone all the very best of luck for race 2 of round 3 of the GT Supercar series. It looks like they're all revving up now for fire red lights, and we are go. Damien stopped. Damien has stopped on track. We don't know what's happened to him. He's out. I don't know what's happened to him. Damien's stuck. Damien is stuck on track. But at the moment he comes to try to hold on to him first. The Railsman drops down to second. Andy moves up to third. Adler moves up to fourth. Bluefin will be in 5th place. Damien says he's got the grid bug. We'll find out. It looks like yeah, so I was going to say, I thought, what the hell's going on? Why is the drivers got stuck in the pit on the grid, which we have never seen before? And I did say to watch out for Damien in this round. So hopefully we should be kicking off in a moment to do. Baldwin, I missed you, buddy. I missed you, buddy. Hope you came well. We're just restarting race 2 as some drivers have got stuck in the pits. Sorry, stuck in the racing grid. Not the pits, sorry. Racing grid. How you doing, buddy? You alright? So we're just waiting for some confirmation to start. Yeah, so the real Osman will have to he'll just have to restart the grid to pick out who should be in that, you know, the racing grid itself. But obviously the real Osman will start off in first, because, and then you got Inga Holmes is in second place if I remember it right. But yeah, it's just these guys need to do a little bit while the Rossman tries to sort that out. Hopefully we do not have another issue like that later on for race 3 of round 3. Hopefully not. So the grid's just been changed. It's just been set by host, so that's what. So it will take a bit of time to restart the grid itself. Yeah, I'm okay, mate. How are you? I'm doing very well, mate. I am doing very well. Hope you came well. I'm glad you're okay. I was worried about you. You know what I mean? But it's good to be seeing you on the chat, mate. Salva! How you doing, mate? You're alright. Just go Damien and Kala. Yeah, we'll see how they do tonight. Damien had a bit of an unlucky race, to be fair. Kale, he did an okay. He did, yeah, he did all right. To be fair, he did an all right race. To be fair, but it was just Damien who had a bit of an unlucky because he hit the gravel itself earlier on. But we are about to start race 2, guys. We do apologise. We just had a bit of technical issues with the starting grid, where some drivers have got stuck on the grid spots and not got out of it as quickly as possible. Hopefully they'll sort themselves out as quickly as possible. Baldwin says, yeah mate, I'm watching the Legend in the comments. Oh, you're a Legend as well, mate. Same with Hoppers, you know, and Nick as well, who's starting to do comms as well. So should be good stuff. Should be all good in the hood, shall we say. You got Hasselad, just watch him now doing his practice run now. So some of the drivers who have been driving around at the Circuit de Barcelona, well, Circuit de Catalunya in Barcelona in Spain, the drivers that are on the hard tyres, they are really struggling. Just waiting for all the drivers to get themselves practicing. Well, Dave, well. So we should be back on. So we're back on to race 2 now. Who do you think will win in race 2? This is the reverse grid from race 1 results. Hopefully everyone will be in. I don't know if Timmy will be there. So if not, I hope everything's okay from his point of view. But here we go, guys. The Real Osborne will start off in first. You got Hinker Holmes is in second. Damien is in third. Andy in fourth. As I said, Damien need to watch out for him because he could be the one to watch. Atalanta is in fifth. Bluefin 6th. Lee is in 7th. Matt Humphrey is in 8th place. Here we go. The engines are all revving up now. We got 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go, go, go. Has Hinker Holmes had a great start again? Has this is it vice versa? Has this been oh my god, we're going 3 to bed. We've got a 3 to bed moment. Looks like Andy in the middle. Hattelad had a great start again. Where did that come from? The rear horseman, the Hattelad's really going for it. Had a great start, to be fair. Massive great start. It looks like Hattelad's lost the back end a little bit, but hopefully not. Looks like Panos is trying to make the move, but Matt Humphrey trying to get past Lee, but struggling for 7th place. In comes is going to try and go on the inside on Hattelad. Andy is really struggling to try and to get past, but he might do it. He might get this opportunity. Andy's trying to make the move on the inside. No, bit of contact between the 2 drivers. But Andy got himself up ahead. Oh my god, 2 in the bend. Andy blind, the right hander. Rios were trying to hold on in 4th. In comes. These 2 are battling out at the last lap. Oh my god, who was that? I think that was Panos. I'm sure that was Panos at the back. No, yeah, it was Panos. Panos who lost that back end massively through the blind right-hander. Now Hattelad is really pushing away, but remember he did that before. Oh my God, Davies hit the gravel. Davies hit the ground, hit the wall. He has hit the wall and he's dropped himself down to bottom place in 11th. He'll be absolutely fuming. Absolutely fuming. The real horseman now has got a chance to try and get past Hinker Holmes. Let's see what he can try and do. Coming up to the down the longest straights that you ever see. Coming to turn 1. This is going to be mad scenes. Can the real horseman now try and make the move? No, he's trying to play it cool and calm and safe. But what a great start from McVeigh, or the Hattelad, in first place. Andy will be on for a good shout there. Looks like Bluefin's got a penalty. He needs to get rid of it as quickly as possible. I am trying to get as much of the battles as I can. But we got Lee, got Panos, and Gareth Morris is in 7th, 8th and 9th respectively. Kale's in 10th place, and then you got Damien in 11th place at the moment. Incohome's still holding on for 3rd. The Real Horseman is going to pounce at any moment in time. We'll watch that, but also we might have to go back to 5th in a moment or two, because it looks like it's going to be an absolute belter on the start. Well, look at that battle. Look at that battle. Let's see what they can try and do. Still not enough. Still not. It looks like Malmfrey now moves us up to 5th. Bluefin is struggling. Bluefin is absolutely struggling. I think he has got the hard tyres on. And to be fair though, Matt had a good chance to get himself ahead of Bluefin, and he does. So now Lee is going to try and push on massively to try and try and get close to Bluefin. Bluefin will be thinking, what did I have to do? If he is on the hard tyres, oh my god, Lee and Panos are having a great battle side by side, 2 in a bed. 2 in a bed moments. And looks like Panos has moved to 7th. He has moved to 7th, but will he hold on to 7th? That's the big question. Can he try and hold on for 7th place? Yes, he does. He holds on for 7th. Lee drops down to 8th. Gareth Morris could have a chance to make the men's to 8th place. So Panos can have a chance at Bluefin. 9th. This is mad. Gareth Morris is trying to defend against Kale for 10th. But the battle for 6th is really, really heated up. You feel like this is like the battle for 1st. It kind of feels like that. Try and have a look back at the 3rd and 4th, as well as this battle for 5th and from 6th downwards. Still can't get close. Still cannot get close. But we got a 5-car battle for 6. 5-car battle for 6. Panos trying to make a move on the inside. Bluefin trying to keep, but looks like Lee holding on for 8th. Gareth Morris trying to hold on for 9th. It looks like Kale can have a chance to get up to 9th, and he does make a move. What a move there from Kale. Brilliant move from Kale, getting ahead of Gareth Morris, who just caught napping itself. Bluefin is really struggling. Bluefin is really struggling with that car. So, oh my god, the back end is really... Tonight, to be fair, some of the drivers have been really struggling. Lee needs to get rid of that penalty. He does. Hopefully, slowly get rid of it before the start of finishing line straight. Now, you're probably wondering why is the drivers going on the side. If you do get a penalty, you have to get rid of it before the start of finishing line straight, and or any that was marked by the drivers that they know of at each part of the section of the track itself, which they would be known about. Bluefin's got another 5 tenths of a penalty, so you'll have to get rid of him. So Panos will be loving it. Panos will be loving it at the moment, trying it past. So Bluefin trying to keep on 6 at the moment. Incohome's fair play to, he's still holding on for 3rd. He's still holding on for 3rd. Bluefin doing everything he can to try and defend against Panos. He's trying to get a 10th to get rid of that penalty, but not enough. Not enough. I'm just looking at Hasselblad now. 6 seconds off between 1st and 2nd of Incohome's. And Incohome's is in 2nd. Andy's dropped down to 3rd. What's happened to Andy? He must have made a massive mistake because he had a massive lead. Oh, Andy. Andy, oh my god, Andy, try and make the move on the inside. And because of that, the Real Horseman goes up into 3rd, and these guys could have a chance of finishing in the top 3. Fair play to them, fair play to these guys. So Andy's been really, really struggling. He must have spun. He had a bit of a gap between 2nd and 3rd. Now Andy's getting himself trying to close on to the Real Horseman down the straight. Real Horseman trying to hold on the racing line. Andy trying to get that slipstream, try and get as much as possible. Now 10th. 10th is now possible now to try and make back up to 3rd. Andy's got himself back up to 3rd. It comes to say, please hold on, Osman, please. I don't want to lose 2nd place. I really don't. But he'll try and hold on. He'll try and hold on. He's got 4 laps remaining. He's got 4 laps remaining. But the rear horseman's bounced back. The rear horseman's bounced back into Andy for 3rd. Is he going to go around the outside? If he does, he would be an absolute legendary. He has. He has made the move. Oh, he moved back up to 3rd. But Andy, is Andy back up to 4th? No. He's dropped down to 4th. He's dropped down to 4th. What a move there from the real horseman. But Andy's trying to say, look, mate, I'm not happy. I'm going back up to 3rd. And he does back up to 3rd. Oh, my God. This is a really good battle. Once you get caught in a battle, the other drivers will be absolutely loving it because they can just pull away. But once you get stuck in a battle, never heard of a battle. Once you get stuck in a battle, you can't get rid of it. It's like a rope. It's like tied you, and you can't get off that rope until the rope has been cut loose to break the battle itself. It's like a tug of war, but in car terms as well, without rope as well. Mad scenes. But where Hazard is in 1st. Inca Holmes in 2nd place, but he'll be shot down to Andy in the next lap or 2. You got the Rasmus in 4th. You got Matt Humphries in 5th. Panos is in 6th. So he's finally gone past Bluefin. It looks like Kale is in 7th. Bluefin is in 8th place. You got Lee who's in 9th. You got Damien who's in 10th, and then Gareth Morris is in 11th place. He must have pitted. He must have pitted earlier on. But yeah, it's just mad scenes. But going back to this battle for 6th place, it looks like Panos and Kyle having a really good battle. To be fair, it's just that's what I love about it. Panos, who's been really consistent this season, he needs to try and push on. How you doing, Kim? It's going alright, to be fair. We had a bit of a restart on race 2 because of an issue with the grid starts. Some of the cars got stuck, even though they can move. Well, they got stuck on the grid start, so unfortunately they couldn't. Some of the drivers could not move, so we've had to restart race 2. It's only just it was just a proper restart anyway, but hopefully we'll start race 3 as soon as possible anyway, after this race itself. But absolutely mad season tonight. It looks like Bluefin is going to be under a lot of pressure from Lee, who's in 9th place. But the driver that I've been really impressed and holding on within the top 3 is Inca Holmes. And just as I said that, I've just jinxed him. I have just jinxed him. I am so sorry, Inca Holmes. I am so sorry. I do not want to say any more than that. He had a great race. Up to that point, he had a great race. And now Andy could be losing out to the real Osman, who's in 3rd place at the moment. So Inca Holmes also battling out with Matt Humphrey. Matt Humphrey trying to make the move. No, he doesn't. It looks like Bluefin and Lee are battling out for 7th and 8th, just behind. Let's just have a quick glance to see if they did hold on. No, cannot see. Cannot see at all. Can the real Osman try and bounce back? He had some great exits. Oh my god, oh my god. It looks like the real Osman tried to get himself back up to 2nd place, but not enough. Inca Holmes trying to hold on the inside line. Matt Humphrey trying to try and close the gap onto Inca Holmes, who's been really struggling this season in general. But don't get me wrong, when he has a good race, he has one of those bestest ever races that he has ever done. I feel like this race was his best race up to that spin at the chicane. He'll be absolutely fuming. He will be fuming. He will be fuming at the end of this race because he's lost a podium position again. I will say again, he'll lose out another podium position, and he could lose out to 5th to Malmfrey. Inca Holmes trying to keep on the right in the inside line, and he lost the back air. Looks like Malmfrey. These two drivers are having a good battle. Oh my god, looks like Malmfrey nearly trying to make the move on the inside, but not enough. Andy's got the fastest of the race at the moment with 145 flat, but he's under a lot of pressure from the rear horseman. A lot of pressure. Malmfrey just looked like he went a little bit wide, but that may cost him. Inca Holmes is struggling. He's struggling up the chicane. Malmfree's going to 4th. Panos just at the nick of time, make him to 5th place. We're on, I believe we're on the final lap. Yes, we are. We're on the final lap of this race. Hazelad's in first with an 11-second gap. Rosberg making a move on the inside. Oh, brilliant move. But he's Andy's going back with something ahead. A little bit of contact. Oh, Rosberg will be fuming. We've got this battle going. I'm just going to see if the Rosberg can get himself back up ahead into 2nd place. Andy trying to keep on the rate in the inside line. And he does try to keep on the rate on the inside line. No, the Rosberg goes back up to 2nd. Oh my god, Panos is battling out with Malmfrey for 4th. Oh my god, the Rosberg moves up to 2nd. And he drops down to 3rd. Can the Rosberg finish off in 2nd? That'll be a massive achievement for him. Absolutely magnificent achievement for him. But he's got Andy, who's going to be under a lot of pressure. He's hit the gravel. He's on the grass. He's on the. Oh my god, Malmfrey. Malmfrey could have a chance to get on the podium. Andy with those dodgy gravels on the tyres itself. He'll be fuming. Malmfrey. Oh my god, Matt! Come on! Oh, I've got to get back to 1st. Oh, why do you do this to me, guys? Why do you always do this to me? Hazelad will cross over line in 1st place. Well done to him. He finished off in race 2. But I have to go back to this battle because the Rosberg will finish off in 2nd place. Andy holding on. Matt lost 4th. Panos is going to try and go get 3rd place up. Will Andy hold on for that? Oh. Mad. Absolutely mad race. Again. Hazelad, well done to him. He finished off in 1st. Rosberg finished off in 2nd. Andy in 3rd. Panos in 4th. He could have had 3rd. He could have snatched 3rd. But well done to McVeigh, aka Hazelad, who just won the 2nd race of round 3 of the GT Supercar Series. Now, absolutely mad. Absolutely mad scenes. Boy. So here, if you just missed it, guys, with the race classification, here it is now. Here are race classification for race 2 of round 3 of the GT Supercar Series at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia, for the GP circuit as well. You got Hazelad is in 1st. You got the Rosberg in 2nd. Andy in 3rd. Panos is in 4th. Malmfrey is in 5th. Inge Holmes is in 6th. Lee is in 7th. Bluefin 8th. Damien in 9th. Gareth Morris is in 10th. Kyle Drinken, I'm going to say Kyle Drinken. We'll finish off in 11th. But Andy will get the fastest of the race with a 1:45.080. But that was epic, to say the least. That was absolutely epic. We're just finding out how long we got for the break, and then we'll kick off to hear your comments in a moment too. So yeah, tell us your thoughts about race 2 of round 3. What was your best moment of that race that you saw on the stream? Was it the 3-car battle near the end, where Panos could have had a 3rd, but Andy finished off in 2nd. Malmfrey had a slight chance to finish off in 3rd, but as he said earlier on, his back end of the car will be fuming. Oh good. I was on hands. I'm happy with that. Result. No worries. Oh, there was a bit of I think there was a bit of contact between Malmfrey and Panos near the end of that lap. So we've got 5 minutes. So 8:54, we will be starting race 3. So let's have a look at who will be spectating. We'll try and pick one of the drivers. Panos was on hards as well. That is mad. That is absolutely mad. We're just waiting for one driver to come out to do some practice. If not, we will try and see what's going to happen for race 3 of the GT Supercar Series, sponsored by Shell Auburn Motorsports. So for the moment, we're going to look at Damien now to watch his thoughts, watch his practice for the last practice of the evening. But here you go, guys. I'll be right back in a few minutes' time. Sorry guys, I'm just got back into race 3 of the evening. I hope everyone's all okay and well. Please make sure you like, subscribe to the Elder Sim Racing for all the live racing itself. Will be a massive help. We've got 11 drivers. We've got Kale in first now. We've got Gareth Morris is in second, so watch out for him. Damien needs to start a really good start. In third, you've got Bluefin in fourth, Lee in fifth, you've got Inca Holmes is in sixth, Malmfrey in seventh, Panos is in eighth, you got Andy in ninth, Real Osman is in 10th, and Hatalad, who had that great start in race 2, he's dropped at the back of the grid in 11th place. Here we go. Good luck to everyone, for race 3. 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go! Let's see who's had a really good start on the final race of the GT Supercar series for round 3 at the Circuit de Catalunya. I keep saying Circuit de Barcelona, I don't know why. Damien trying to go on the inside, but not enough, not get close. But it looks like Bluefin is on the softs. He's going to go round the outside. No, he tried to have a quick glance. So looks like Matt Humphrey trying to make the move on to Inca Holmes for 7th place, but not enough just yet. So Kale needs to get a good result, to be fair, tonight. He's been really unlucky, to be fair, tonight, but hopefully he'll try and bounce back. So Gareth Morris, who's had a good race, to be fair, tonight. He's had a good, well, say good race tonight. He's had a good round so far this evening's racing. Damien trying to close the gap onto second now. Gareth Morris trying to defend, but it looks like Gareth Morris trying to keep on the racing line as much as possible. So Bluefin trying to push on, close the gap onto Damien in third. It looks like Lee. To be fair, Lee, I've been really impressed with Lee tonight, with his driving tonight, with so many battles as he had as well. But the tyre wear and the cars itself, these guys have been absolutely struggling with. To be fair, it looks like Inca Holmes has had a loss the back end now. Matt Humphrey is going to try and make the move on the right hand side of the track. He's tried to get past, but not enough. Not enough to get past. Matt Humphrey trying to make the move on the inside. Contact between the two drivers. So now this is now oh my god, what's happening at the back of the grid? Panos has moved to 7th. Panos has moved to 7th. I've got to get back to the 9th, 10th and 11th because Hadalad, Andy and also the Real Horsemen are battling out for 9th, 10th and 11th respectively. Humphrey dropped down to 8th. Panos moves up to 7th and looks like, oh my god, he moves up to 6th. Panos has moved to 6th. Panos has moved to 6th. Matt needs to move. Matt needs to push. So, oh my god, Inca Holmes has hit the gravel. Inca Holmes has hit the gravel. Matt Humphrey trying to keep the pressure on Panos for 6th place. Let's have a quick glance. Kale trying to pull away as much as possible, but Damien's gone wide. And now Morris and Bluefin are now in the top 3. They're now in the top 3. Lee trying to close the gap onto the top 4 itself, but Damien is really struggling in the first few laps. But this could be the moment of truth for these guys. We've got this battle going on. We've got another battle for 6th and 7th, and also the back of the grid as well. So for 9th, 10th, and 11th. But look at this. Gareth Morris trying to hold on for second. Bluefin will be trying to get that slipstream as much as possible. Damien trying to go on the inside, but not enough. But Bluefin is struggling. Damien's got a chance to push the payload to the metal. But Gareth Morris is trying to pull away as much as possible. Panos cannot get rid of Matt from 6th place. Cannot get rid of him. Still like talk and cheese. Or chalk and cheese. If that's how you say it. Oh, contact! It looks like there's contact between Damien and Lee. It did look like there was not much on the contact itself, but there was definitely contact because Damien was on the curb. I think he was trying to get himself back onto the racing line, and because of that he just did not realise that Lee was there, and because of that he got himself into the gravel. And now Inca Holmes is getting under a lot of pressure from Hadalad who's in 9th place. He's going to have to do a late braking move. And what a move, actually. Inca Holmes has spun. Inca Holmes has spun. There was no contact from it, for anyone. He's just spun. He has just spun. Looks like Bluefin and Lee are having a good battle for 3rd and 4th. Panos is in 5th. Panos is in 5th. I bet these guys will be absolutely loving it to not have this track anymore after this race itself. So absolutely mad scenes, to be fair. Bluefin trying to hold on dear life against Leaves in 4th place. Matt and Panos all within 5th and 6th respectively. Mad scenes, absolutely mad scenes. You got Damien who's in 7th. You got Hazalad in 8th. You got the Rosman is in 9th. You got Inca Holmes in 11th, but also Andy who's in 10th place. So Kale's just come up to the awkward turns. You got Gareth Morris, it's only 2.4 seconds of a gap close to Kale. So this could be a good battle for this. But you got Lee and Bluefin battling out for 3rd and 4th. You also got Panos and Matt Humphrey for 5th and 6th. Lee! No! He tried to make the move on the inside, but not enough. He cannot make the move done. He needs to try and do something as quickly as possible. Bluefin is struggling. Bluefin is struggling with those tyre wear. This is absolutely mad. Mad scenes. Now, Lee could have a chance to try and close the gap onto Bluefin. Down the straight, still within 3/10. Still within 3/10. Cannot get close. Cannot get close. So hopefully he'll try and get close to him as quickly as possible. But this has been an absolute stellar of a job. Stellar of a job from the drivers tonight. And look at Panos. Panos, who's had a good round as well, don't get me wrong. Especially on the hard tyres from the last race itself. He was on the hard tyres and he was in top 4. Mad. Lee's trying to make a move on the inside. A little bit of contact between himself and Bluefin, but not malicious. Not malicious contact. Oh, can't stop burping. You got Bluefin in holding on for 3rd. Lee is really agitated to try and get past. Lee's making a move on to 3rd. Bluefin's got 5/10 of a penalty. Lee's trying to keep on the inside. Oh my god! There was contact. There was contact between Matt and Lee. There was contact between Matt and Lee. He was trying to brake and trying to avoid the contact, to be fair. Fair play to Matt. He was trying to avoid the contact, but he could not do anything about it when he was trying. When he went onto the grass and caught up with Lee. I think what caused the accident was when Bluefin was trying to get rid of that penalty, and that might have just caused a bit of a shock, shall we say, trying to get past. So now Matt Humphrey now has to try and push on, try and get himself back up to the top 3 as quickly as possible. Now Panos is in 3rd. Panos is in 3rd. Lee might drop down to 5th. Bluefin back up to 4th, but Lee trying to keep on the racing line. Oh my god, contact between Bluefin and Lee. I don't know if there was enough gap for Bluefin to get himself back onto the racing grid. Unfortunately, I can't do the replays. But so here we go. Can Lee try and hold on for 4th? Bluefin in 5th. We've got Matt in 6th now, going himself back up 2. Let's have a quick look at the racing grid at the moment. Kyle's in 1st place. It was 2.4 seconds 2 laps ago. Now it's 1.4. So I will not be surprised within the next lap or two, or could be the final lap. It could be the final lap that we might see Gareth Morris make the move into first. You got Panos is in third. You got Lee is in fourth. Bluefin in fifth. Matt is in sixth. We'll watch that in a moment too. Matt trying to go on the racing line itself. He has to go around the outside. Bluefin trying to keep on the inside line, but Matt, oh my God, not enough to try and make the move on Bluefin. So Matt cannot make the move done. He cannot make the move done, but we'll watch it from him. It looks like Damien in 7th place. McVeigh is in 8th. Or Bluefin needs to get rid of that penalty. So Matt Humphrey will be delighted with that because he wanted to get back into 5th. Because I think he's lost a few positions. Now McVeigh should be back up to 7th. Yes, he is. He should be back up to 7th. So Matt Humphrey, Matt is in 5th. Let's have a quick look at the bottom of the grid. Inca Holmes is in 11th. You got Andy in 10th. You got the Real is in 9th. Slowly catching up to the guys itself. Bluefin is in 8th. You got Hatalad in 7th. You got Damien in 6th. You got Malfrey in 5th. Lee in 4th. Panos is in 3rd. Gareth Morris is in 2nd, and Kale in 1st place. And trying to hold on. We'll have to have a look at that battle. It's 1.3. It's now 1.2. 1.2 of a second gap. So this is going to be make or break moments between these top two drivers at the moment for race 3. Will Kale hold on, or will Gareth Morris trying to hold on to get that win tonight? He's under a second. He is under a second. He's got this. He's got the perfect cornering. So let's see how Gareth Morris can try and push on. Kale will be absolutely pouring with sweat. He'll be pouring with sweat. He's got one more lap left to go. One more lap left to go. Morris needs to try and push. If he wants to win this race, he needs to push. Drive like a madman. That's how I would say it. Drive like a madman. Can he try and do it? Amo is under a second. Needs to push. Do it like his life depended on it. So Gareth Morris trying to push on. Kale cannot try on. Let's have a look at the back of the grid. Looks like Matt. I'm going to have to go back to the first. 1.1 second of gap. Gareth Morris is dropping off now. He was under a second. He's dropped off by 2/10. He must have lost it somewhere. He does not want to lose this first place. This is his best ever opportunity. But Kale's done a magnificent drive. It looks like he's had a great cornering. Look at him, he's under a second now. He's under a second. He needs to push. He really needs to push. Kale by a second now. The gap. Trying to push on for third. For first. I'm losing the plot. I am absolutely losing the plot. We're on the final lap. On the final race of round 3 of the GT Supercar Series on the ESR for the Elder Sim Racing, sponsored by Shell London Motorsports. Check him out, guys. Check him out. Kale. Oh my God, Kale's struggling with the chicane. It looks like Gareth Morris had a great exit. 6/10. 5/10. 5/10. 4/10. Kale will hold on to win the third race. Well done to him. Gareth Morris is in second. Panos, brilliant drive from him. Finished off in third. Lee in fourth. Malfrey in fifth. Damien in sixth. Hatalad in 7th. Bluefin is in 8th. The Rosman will finish off in 9th place. You got to Andy will finish off in 10th, and also Inca Holmes will finish off in 11th place. He's been really unlucky, to be fair, Inca Holmes. He had the chance to get a podium tonight in race 2, He had a massive opportunity to get a podium, but I do know the terminology of a commentator's curse. I wish I never said anything because he was doing an absolute terrible job. So Inca Holmes will just come up to the final few corners, just in the last third sector now. But what a drive from all the drivers tonight! Some absolute stellar drive from the drivers overall. I think we've got some drivers who are up for some driver of the round, shall we say. You got Panos again with that consistency within the top 5 tonight. You got Hazalad with that enormous win, enormous lead in the second race. You also got like other drivers who have had some stellar job, and Kale holding on for dear life in first. So here we go, so well done to Kale. Kale will finish off the race 3 of round 3 of this epic GT Supercar series. This is that was the final race. I will go through the race classification if you've just missed it. No replay, unfortunately. Here are your race classification for race 3 of of round 3 of the GT Supercar Series, sponsored by Shell Lawman Motorsports. Kale finished off in first, or Kale drinking. I'm going to say Kale drinking because it's, even though there's no K, but I feel like it's the pronoun. Gareth Morris is in second, Panos is in third, Lee is in fourth, Matt Humphrey is in fifth, Damien is in sixth, Hatalad aka McVeigh is in seventh, Bluefin is in eighth, De Rosman is in ninth, Andy is in 10th, Inca Holmes is in 11th place, with Kale the fastest lap of the race with 1:44.630. That was epic. That was absolutely epic. I enjoyed that tonight with so many battles galore. But absolutely fantastic stuff. Absolutely fantastic. Let's have a look at the comments before. So have a look at the comments. Oh yeah, Kim says Nick's had to got the resource summary. Oh, okay, no worries. But yeah, not bad for our tyres, to be fair. First corner epic from Hatalad. Humphrey says I got blocked accidentally in that race a few times with people sliding out. That was from race 2. Definitely not a Viper track. Absolutely not. Michael, how you doing, mate? I haven't heard from you for ages. How you doing, mate? You alright? Let's just go on. Matt and Hatalad. Absolute delight with that. So, guys, that was race. Yeah, all I'm saying is race 2. Sorry, round 3. To be fair, we've done all 3 races tonight, and it was absolutely a stellar job from all drivers tonight. Absolute epic stuff. Don't forget, we'll be back for round 4 of the ESR for the GT Supercar Series. Don't go anywhere, guys. Hopefully we'll get the proper leaderboard sorted before we find out, because I think at the moment, I think it's Panos who had a good round tonight. Might be in the lead itself, but we'll find out in a moment or two, guys. Well, it might be finding out next week anyway. So here we go, guys. I'm going to shoot off. For the final time, please make sure you like, subscribe to the ESR for the Elder Sim Racing YouTube channel for all the live racing itself. Please check them out, guys. They're doing an absolute stellar job. I was your host with the most, Mark. I wish you all a very good evening, and have a good weekend, and I'll see you all next week. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.